Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all keeping well on this Friday afternoon, or morning, or evening, depending on where you are. Right, I'll bring the guys in. Deal being a bloody nightmare again. So we've got Dale in today, and Dale Tree Wee Wees, and Maple Trees Bandsaw in as well, which you can see in the background there, with my sticker and Dale's sticker on there,
and dies.
And dies as well. I'll put these guys back in the background, and I'll let you see what we're going to be doing today. So on the lathe today, I've got a nice piece of American bur elm, which was kindly donated by Rex over in Florida, I believe he is. And we're going to turn just a little box out of it. That's what we're going to be doing today. So I'll get on and start doing that, and the guys can let me know what's happening in the chat.
Okie dokie. Well, kicking off, we have Dave Oatley, Eric Winkler, we have Jennifer's Crafts and Creations, we have some fat bloke from Maple Tree Weewies, we have Paul Houghton, Pete from Twisted Trees, Rex B, Rob CP, Terry Bartlett, the Wood Jedi himself, and Wood Wizardry by Colin, all lurking around, and probably a few others hiding in the background. John Scarborough's just popped in at the same time.
How you doing, everybody?
Popped in, says g'day, all.
Hi, Robbo.
Happy birthday, Robbo.
Happy birthday, Robbo.
Another year of using carbides, eh?
Huh? What? What?
Another year of using carbides on a pen lathe.
A Robbo?
Yeah, Robbo. Robbo's birthday today.
You should be grateful there's so much distance between you guys.
I should. It's kind of concern me when I go and visit my sister because I'll be in the same country.
That's a set of snake or
Australia's a pretty big country, so I should be alright.
Set a snake or a spider on you. Out in the chat we have Steve Woodturning in Mandura. G'day, all. I reckon that's probably
Good afternoon.
Australia. Who else do we have? We have Harry and Robert from Hodgepodge Woodworks, Woodwork Paul, Eric Winkler, Doug Miller at Woodspun Round, Chris Dodge, Mark the Gentleman Woodturner. I think I said Terry Bartlett earlier on. David Oatley. I think that's it. Get stuck if you're watching, youngster.
Oh, yeah.
So I've just used 3/8 bull gouge to round this off, seeing as how it's a burr and the grain is going everywhere.
What grind you got on it, Wayne?
This is a 45/45 on this.
Okay.
I'll just get a tenon on either end.
John Scarborough says, question. That sounds very hard, Wayne.
It's very dry. It's not actually that hard. It's cutting nicely.
She said I was going to say. Nothing.
I think that parting tool needs a sharpen.
Question from Rex B. Wayne, can the barrel shavings be used for anything other than plants?
Yeah, I tend to burn them.
Fire.
But then again, I tend to burn a lot of things.
Lots of
Yeah.
fire.
Auntie Valerie has the same problem.
What? Set fire to a load of stuff.
Yeah, it tends to burn a lot of stuff.
You can see Valerie doing an entire rendition of Firestarter, can you?
Oh yeah, Twisted Firestarter.
There we go. Right, get
Why
this
have
in
you
the
wood sheds
chuck
then?
now.
How you doing?
Hodgepodge says, I saved some Mandarin shavings as they were somewhat of a maroon colour. Potential casting or filler.
Right. Which
States
way am I
Mike's
having
used
the
to have a
lid?
thing for shaving.
That was it.
Maybe a bit of both.
Oh my.
Yep, that's still centered.
Lawrence Begita's in?
Hi,
How you
Lawrence.
doing? Jennifer's Craft and Creations is in. Pete from Twisted Tree says, a question with anyone with an opinion. I am making a new reversible sanding disc, friction plate, drive inspired by Colin Small Workshop. Should I put foam rubber under the sanding disc? That's everyone from out in the chat and us on the panel, I suppose. So foam under it would make it a soft backer, wouldn't it? So unless you're sanding something that's you want a square corner, then I guess that's the only reason why you would have a hard backer. So if it's got a rounded surface, then I suppose circle would be good.
I think no, Pete. If it's a friction drive you're looking for, my guess would be you'd be looking for a semi-hard surface, semi-stable surface, because, you know, if you imagine it like a clutch plate, if it's friction driven, you're looking for some pretty decent contact. And foam would probably create variability in that contact.
Yeah, round off surfaces like corners and things like that, wouldn't it?
Copper Hour Woodworking is in, sir.
How you doing?
Hi, Rob.
Jay's Woodturning says mine is just Baltic birch plywood with spray adhesive.
There we go.
There we go.
Can I
Let's
ask a
get this.
question?
Yep.
Is there a maximum depth of shavings before you eventually say, sod it, I'm going to have to brush up?
No.
Is there a minimum depth?
Well, see, the thing is, the more shavings you have, it's better than buying these stress mat things that Jimmy's just bought.
Did he? Did you?
I didn't think of that. I just wasted money.
You should have
You're
asked.
joking, man. Yeah, that's why you're a wood Jedi and I'm not.
You could just have bought better trainers, Jimmy.
Or I could have just waited for a decent ankle surgery.
You could have gone for some sort of robotic arm that swings you in and out.
Yeah. Could have done.
All hail the Wood Jedi. What delights are you making today, Wayne asks Woodworm by Paul.
I am making a small box out of American bur elm, which was donated by Rex, who is out in the chat.
Hold on, I'm going to run out of power here. Give me a second. If I disappear, I'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
As a back. Am I? Yes. Robbo, when you hit... Oh, so Robbo says, when you hit the roof and are turning on your knees, it is probably time to clean up. There may be wisdom in those words. There may well be.
Eric Winkler says I use both mats and shavings because I'm only 3 foot tall.
Let me just get this drilled out. Turn the speed down. That'll do.
Eric Winkler says he's only 3 feet tall, so he uses mats and shavings. At this point, Eric, I don't know if you're serious.
More to the point, does Matt know?
Boom. Oh, squealy McSqueal. Benjamin is asking, Wayne, it would be cool to see you do a Ray Keys capsule style box.
Oh, no bother, no bother. I'll do one.
Today?
When? I'll do one on Wednesday.
By Wednesday, he means today.
Huh? Okay. You have
You
42
could
watching. Oh, sorry.
you could stain one half red and leave the other half normal.
We call this the paracetamol bowl. On your 43 watching, folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, go on, hit that thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and like what Wayne's doing, you could hit that subscribe button, give that notification bell a ring. At the top of the chat, you will find a link to Buy Me a Coffee, which is to show your appreciation for the hard work that Wayne puts in and stop him dehydrating. When it's actually between you and I, is to buy him a wine, but don't crack on to anybody else, right? But please buy him a coffee. Yes. Oh, and later on tonight, at 7:45, we'll have Steve from SK Crafts. He'll be on. We don't have a link to hand, but we'll probably paste one in later on. I don't know what Steve's doing tonight. I must confess.
Neither do I.
Let's confess. But Steve's on at 7:45 this evening. At 8 p.m. over on her channel, we've also got Stace Makes. Again, not sure what Stace is up to tonight, but please go and check her out.
Hogfrost says I feel like some of Steve Jones's Instagram pictures shaving's taller than his lathe.
Robo says, Hodge, our place used to get like that on the odd occasion. In reference to young Harry's or Robert or Robert's comment.
That's better.
Can I say that after the barbecue at the weekend, I have approximately 72 bottles of beer left out of the 580 we bought?
Wow.
That obviously
Well
includes
done,
ciders.
Wayne. Well done.
There was a number of bottles of wine vanished. All of the rum disappeared. Yeah, quite a. I took it to the skep this morning. That's why I know, kind of thing. I looked at what was left. And went, good lord, the Peroni's left. The only thing, the Peroni and the Asahi, second box of Asahi is all that was left with. Everything else is pretty much gone. I may need to try and make a dent in it this weekend.
Rex B says the wood shavings could be used to cushion the bottles of rum and wine.
Do you know, Rex? That's where my head was going. I was just thinking, you know, I mean, you could put them all over the floor. Harry and Robert are asking how many Jaffa cakes were consumed. To my knowledge, only 48. To my knowledge, that's certainly all the amount of boxes are in the bin. It may have been more. Eric's asking what brand of hauling tool is that, Wayne?
Sorry?
Eric is asking what brand of hauling tool are you using?
This is the Robert Sorby Sovereign.
Guy Prouts then says sorry he's late. His Vespa broke down, and he couldn't find his clothes. Pete from Twisted Pete from Trees is saying unless you have an overchuck, when shavings start to tickle your chin, it's time to clean up. Unless you have a Novichok and have removed the 8 tiny screws when changing the jaws. In that case, 2 shavings are enough to lose the damn screw.
That's when you go and buy an easy woodchuck.
Yes.
When there's no screws.
I do like these woodchuck. That's the best. We have 43 watching, young Wayne.
Excellent. Let's see what that's like. A little bit more.
Oh, I know where they are for one of them puzzle pieces when he went to Stirling. Sorry, that was a bit random.
It was a bit random, yeah. But I knew what you were talking about.
Not nearly as random as this. Maze.
Hops.
Okay. 42.
Your turn, Wayne.
Well, you can't go any further than 42, can you? Really?
Nah.
Question from Eric Winkler. Wayne, can't you move your banjo closer to keep the vibration less?
Right. The reason that I've got the tool rest this far away is because of this bit at the end of the tool here. It's got to be away, otherwise when I pull it out it's going to start hitting on the tool rest and I might actually get a catch, which is why I have the tool rest farther away. If I was using one of the other hollowing tools, the likes of this one, if I was using this hollowing tool, I would have the tool rest all the way up to the piece, like that.
Question, on the bottom side, do you always try to do a concave or flat bottom?
On this part here?
Yeah.
With this type of box, I always like to sort of go in a little bit, just so it stands out, so you can notice it. And I'm going to finish this with lemon oil. Seeing as how this is a burr and it's got quite a few voids in, I'm not going to use grit or wax because it will just get stuck in all the voids. So I'm just going to use lemon oil on this.
Very nice.
Very pretty. Very pretty. You realise it's only 22 minutes past 1.
Yeah, but I've still got the lid to do.
So that's 10:30 then.
But, yeah, that's far past.
Right, we need some ways to slow the man down. Come on, let's have those suggestions. There are 46 beautiful people out there. Let's have some suggestions, questions for Wayne that will tax him enough to slow him down.
Wayne, your lathe bed's dirty. You need to get out brushy.
Oh God! Oh God!
Close.
They have a lovely Miss Joe Seniors in.
Hey,
Hello,
Joe.
Joe.
Question: put a finial on the top.
No, it's no. The top's already sorted, so I know what the top's going to look like.
Woodrun from Paul says you should have a snooze. That'll slow you down. Should go check if the book's arrived. That's what you should do.
Well, I haven't heard the dogs. But I should have changed camera earlier on, shouldn't I? Bloody stream deck's on the floor. Hang on.
You all ready for your trip, Joe?
Robbo's
Glenn's in.
handling questions. He says Rex was asking about the inside, not the outside.
Oh,
Lindy's
right.
giving Bryn some vape.
We have the godfather of Gritton himself. Benjamin says, slow Wayne down. Okay. Wayne, can you explain all the different types of wood? Thanks.
No. I wish. Right, let's check this properly.
Oh, Robert and Harry have both put forward a question for you. They say, can we have a 50-minute discussion on Drilly about all of his accomplishments? Rob CP's told us that he likes flat-bottomed girls.
Right, so in answer to the question about concave, convex, or flat bottom, with this type of box, it tends to be a flat bottom. What I try and do is do the inside of the box a similar shape to the outside. So this is going to be cut off straight across the bottom, so it'll be a straight bottom inside.
It says, who is Blind Willie Hepplewhite?
Blind Willie Hepplewhite is a very famous blues flautist from Lancashire.
Actually, I've nearly got a fat-bottom girls rewrite for both. Oh, he's going to turn it down tonight. Oh, straight from that wood pile on the right. Oh, he's going to turn off all the spots. Flat bottom bowls, they stop. They stop the timber rocking round. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. Needs a bit of work, but that's not bad.
Yorkshire grit, nah, nah. We're gonna
No, it's getting there. It's getting there.
more than you.
What does I say on Facebook? I may well swear here.
All right.
I saw something on Facebook this morning. It was a load of historical facts and about laws and things like that. And the final was since 1966, all England supporters have thought the cup was coming home, and thereby comes the term deluded twat.
Young Joe's asking, question, what is the wood?
It's American Burr Elm, Joe, which was kindly given to me by Rex, who is in the chat. Oh, that's a good fit. I'll stay with that.
Young Mark Stratton's in, and so is David Miller.
Hello.
Hiya.
I quite like that from the woodpile on the right. You know, that was a missing element for linking it, Jamie.
Right, just want to see if it does fit. I want to see if it'll fit all the way in.
Come home.
Oh, did you hear that pop?
Yeah, did you hear that pop? Oh, hang on. I should have finished the inside of that. If you are going to be doing one of these boxes and you do want a nice tight fit, like I've got at the moment, when you come to sand, don't sand it too much. Otherwise, it will become a French fit.
Hodgepodge has got a question. It
Yeah.
says, if this weren't a demo, would you leave the box slightly rough turn for, let's say, an hour or so? Tensions could release to reduce the chance of movement.
No. With some woods I might. If the wood was sort of semi-dry, I might do that. With this is very, very dry, this is. So I don't think there's going to be much chance of that. But even with wet wood and things like this, as long as you can get the grain lined up, you usually find that the lid will fit okay.
Benjamin says, would burr move much?
If it's wet, it'll move a lot. If it's totally dry, no, it won't.
And a bucket of vindaloo.
I've actually got a video coming out soon where I finish off a rough turn piece of wood that Wayne gave us, which is oak burr.
With vindaloo?
With Vindaloo, yeah.
Yeah,
Or Yorkshire grit. Nah, nah.
Question. If this weren't a demo, would you leave the box slightly rough turned for
We've
less
had that
than
one.
an hour? So tensions could release and reduce chance of further movement. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we've had that one.
Are we still talking about the box itself, or are we talking about something else?
No, talking about the box. Or boxes in general.
Benjamin says, how about making that box on Wednesday from Ebony Burr, Wayne?
Because I don't have any. Is the easy answer for that one. Oh, that went out to centre a wee bit. It will do. Right, just finish off shaping this. Drop that tool rest down a little bit.
Hodgepodge is saying, Ben, we'll plan to send you a blank eye here.
Le Barry's in.
Hi, Baz.
LeBarry.
Right, I'm going to do this. Has gone off a wee bit, probably because I didn't mark it up for redoing it in the jaws. So I'm just going to do a little bit of reshaping on this, not very much.
Young Rex,
Go on, mate.
have you ever made anything from lignium VT?
Yes,
Was it as difficult as I've heard?
yes,
And is it most dense?
it is quite a dense wood. What I did was it was a long bowl that I turned, and extremely hard. Lovely finish though.
Lovely plumage.
Lovely plumage.
Hodge, I don't have much ebony bar, but I have plenty of coloured beech. Same thing, right? Brent Brocroft saying, question. Bowl for Drake?
Sorry, I missed that one.
Brent Brocroft is saying, question. Bowl for Drake?
Ball for Drake.
Not sure. Hey, Labari is saying, "Bonjour, Wood Jedi. What are you turning this fine day?"
Just a small box, Barry. Out of a lovely piece of American Burr Elm. Right, I'll get the top finished now.
Davey Oatley says, "What is the oil Wayne has just put on that?"
Lemon oil. Lemon oil from Chestnut Products.
The tears of
Where am I?
defeated Sith.
That one? There.
Me and me mates Glenn and Joe are off to turn the bowl. Me and me mates Glenn and Joe are Yorkshire Grit HQ.
Awesome. Remember, folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, go on, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, or you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a ring. That lets the YouTube algorithm you like what Wayne's doing. It'll make sure it recommends more content to you, but also it means that any other wood turning content will also be pushed further up the recommendations list. Labari is asking, "What's on the shirt, Wayne?"
On the shirt. Excuse me, I have some wood turning to do.
What's on the wall, Wayne?
Team Scroll Saw. I don't know who put that on there.
I have no idea either.
I think it was one of these southerners. One of these southerners.
I haven't the foggiest.
Just remember, people, if you ever choose to vandalize Wayne's workshop, make sure you blow the dust off the walls first.
Yeah, definitely. Lesson learned.
Jamie,
Oh, go on.
Jamie actually wrote something up on this board, and I couldn't see it very well. So I rubbed it to clean the dust off, and it just took all the writing off. He'd written over the top of the dust.
Rexby says, "I've talked with Woodworld of Texas, and they told me that next month they're scheduled to get lemon oil from Chestnut Products."
Oh, very good.
It's not lemon oil. It's really the tears of defeated Sith.
And it's not from lemons either. It's an extract from lemongrass.
Colin Wooders is asking, is his sticker still trespassing on my lathe? I think so. I haven't been. I've been out to the workshop just to make sure there was no bottles or anything there this morning when we had the surveyor around to value the property for the buyers. With any luck, he'll come in at a good price. I did as much. I put as much charisma into talking to him and make him feel welcome and how clever he was and how good looking he was. So
And he took absolutely no notice of you, did he?
I imagine he might mark us down, was where I was going. We'll see where we go, kind of thing.
Right, so get this parted off now.
Benjamin's asking, how do they extract the oil from lemmings? Uh-oh.
Armageddon.
Well, what they do, Ben, is they wait until they jump off the cliff and then catch them at the bottom in a sieve.
And the bad parts go through the holes.
One of my mates wrote lemmings. He used to work for DMA Design up in Dundee. There's an interesting little snippet.
Right, let's get sorted here, since I knock my stream deck on the floor.
Stream deck goes flying. Jigsy's in. Good afternoon.
Hello, John.
Hey, John.
You have 55 gloriously beautiful people watching you, young sir. On this beautiful
Bits of
sunny
tissue
day.
on there. There you go, guys. Nice wee box. And with it, let's see if I can do it. How about that? See if I can get the green lined up again. There we are.
Very nice, mate.
Splendid. Love it.
Right then. I'm going to knock it on the head there. I'll bring the guys back in just quickly, and I'm going to knock it on the head because I'm expecting a delivery, which I just found out about when Dill told us. So I am going to press the button. Thanks everybody for coming in. Much appreciated, as usual. Don't forget, Steve, SK Crafts is on tonight at 7:45. And no, I'll probably be worming, so I'll speak to you all then. Bye for now.
Take it easy, all.